Hi everyone, it's Anne from Anneliese's Anneliese's Creations. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know I'm behind on my Rolodex, scrapped Rolodex a week card. I was out of town and I'm back now. Yay, I had a good time. My husband and I went to Reno, Nevada to do a little decompressing, have a little vacation together. And we visited friends that live in Reno. It was awesome to see them. And had dinner at their house. My friend, she's such a good cook. She made us fish tacos. Oh, they were so good. And besides that, we did a little house hunting, checking out different areas of Reno, on the outskirts of Reno. Because we're kind of planning on retiring there, like our friends. They've retired there pretty much. So yeah, so it was a lot of fun. But anyways, I'm going to get on to doing my scrap Rolodex card a week. And so I've glued these two together. I kind of glue them off of a little bit, but that's okay. And I cut out, I have my scrap bin. This is my scrap bin. Whatever I think is scraps goes in that bin when I'm done doing whatever work or whatever art I'm working on. And if it looks like a scrap to me, it goes in the bin. And then as I'm working along or I'm doing other things, I will go to my scrap bin first to see if I can find anything in it that I could use. And if not, then I get some new stuff out. So anyways, this was a cutting from a magazine, I believe, and I kind of liked the background. I don't like the girls' heads there, but we'll get rid of those in a little bit. Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see a little better. So there you go, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down as I possibly can, like that. And then I will cut out the grooves in a little bit. But for now, it's going to stay just the way it is. And that's okay. All right, so I'm going to continue with some scraps. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you don't have a Rolodex to use, you can order one on Amazon. Or if you don't feel like spending any money, and you have index cards, use index cards. If you don't have index cards, use watercolor paper cut to ATC size, or use a playing card, like in my mixed media altered playing card group. Some of the people that are on there that don't have a Rolodex have been using their playing cards, which I think is a great idea to do that. So yeah. So I've covered that up. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to add, see these flowers that are on the scrapbooking paper? I really like them and I don't want to waste them. So I'm going to kind of fussy cut them out. Like that. Because I don't want to waste them. They're really pretty. This scrapbook paper, I think Gina Ahrens gave to me when I went to visit her last summer. Gosh, it's been a while since I've been to her house. If one of these days, if I ever get enough energy to drive to go see her, I need to do that. So I think I like that there. I wanted to include that, but I'm not sure. I don't think I'm liking it. So this is going to go right about there. So I'm just going to use a glue stick for this time, because it's just a quick, easy way of making art. And like I said before, if you go on a trip and you want to document a little bit of your trip and you don't want to take a big, journal with you and a lot of supplies, you could take, minimal amount of art supplies and document your trip that way. And you could even put what you did on the back for your trip, or you could, add what kind of techniques or materials you used in your index card a week, because it can also be a great way to reference. So like if you wanted to do a bigger art journal page, you could put on the back your techniques, little techniques that you've done. Now, I like this leftover scrapbooking paper. If you can see, it's toile, and there's a lady sitting and an artist painting her portrait. So I kind of like that, except I got a little bit of, it looks like spray on there, but I'm not too worried. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of fussy cut around. Not perfect, but kind of, you know, get some of this down. And we'll see if I can squeeze that tree in, but we'll see, won't we? If I can get this on the card. And it's a little bit big, but that's okay because I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to put it over in the corner, kind of like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut off the edges here on that one. But I like the tree sticking up a little bit off the card, so I'm just going to leave it that way. And I'm just going to go ahead and add glue directly to the area that I want to glue this in at. All right. So then I'm going to put this down right about where I want it. Kind of like that. So this is a great way of using all your leftover pieces, like I said last week. And this is for Face the Scraps Facebook group. So don't forget to go there, and if you like what you see, join. And I will post a link to B Grub's YouTube channel. She's the one that started the group. And I just think it's a fun way of using up your scraps by, you know, just taking bits and pieces and seeing if they kind of fit together. And I do like it like that. And so I've got this little square. I'm going to add that on there. This was also from a leftover piece of background paper that I used to cut up some ATCs, and I don't waste it. So like I said, everything goes in my scrap bin. Anything that's left over that I think I'm going to be able to use again in something else, I will do that. So I'm going to put that here. And then I'm going to pause for a minute because I need to gather one more little thing, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead using my Dymo, I think it's called, label maker. I printed out a quote by Henry David Thoreau called, it says, "This world," it's really small writing because I want to try to fit it into this square here. So "This world is but a canvas to our imagination." So I'm going to say this week's prompt for the Rolodex, scrap Rolodex card a week is to come up with something art related, a quote that's art related that you like. Okay. And it doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to have a canvas or any, you know, something that's art related, but, you know, that you like. And it doesn't have to be what I've done here, but, you know, if you want to, that's great. If not, that's still okay too. That's what art's all about. It's just, you know, I hope that I inspire others to come up with ideas, their own ideas to do things with, you know, not necessarily what I'm doing, but sometimes it helps to watch somebody else create, and then you go, oh, you know, you can expand on what they've done, or sometimes it just sparks something that you can do that's creative. And I'm having a hard time getting the backing off here. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. And then where'd the imagination one go? It was here. Nope, that's not it. It's right here. It's so little, I'm losing it. It's tiny. Tiny, tiny, itty bitty. Okay, so I'm gonna get the rest of this backing off. That's what happens when you cut your nails and you can't get things off. There we go. So I'm fitting that right in that punched out, it's more of a rectangle than a square. And then I'm just going to put Henry David Thoreau right down here, so we know who said the quote, not who made the quote. I'm going to glue this on the edge. Just like that. Then I'm going to kind of cut the edge off right here and a little bit right there, just to kind of give it the shape. Oops, you know what, I didn't want that there because that's where I'm going to have to move this off of here for a second because I just realized I didn't cut the grooves out here. So I'm going to cut these grooves out. Even though I kind of cut the guy off a little bit, the artist, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put the Henry David Thoreau. I just picked up a bunch of string on the back of this from another project. Oh well. I'm going to put it right here instead. There we go. That should work. I'm just going to take a little bit of my glue stick because it's kind of lost the adhesive from re-sticking it, re-gluing it on. Right, and then I'm going to get a little bit of bling. Oops, I'm going to get a little bit of bling for this one. I'll be right back. Nice pink gem. So I'm going to put it right there. See in that corner? And I might add another one in this corner, I think, if I could find another one like that. Yeah, I can, right here. Put that one down there. And I think it's done. I think it looks really good. And it's done for this week. And I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. And that you'll come back and see what I have for next week. All right? So enjoy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Toodles. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I shall see you next time. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz, and don't forget to check out B Grub's Facebook group, Face the Scraps, as well as her YouTube channel, and I will post links down at the bottom to her YouTube channel as well as to her Facebook group. Again, thanks for watching. Bye. Toodles. Have a wonderful day.